Hey, you guys, welcome back, my spiritual warriors. This is, excuse me about that, True Healing Success, okay? Life coaching. Welcome to me. And I said, welcome to me. I am Sierra Wilson. I have a lot of positive energy going around. And it's funny because somebody said, are you always positive? And I'm like, yeah. No, they said, are you always happy? Are you always happy? And I say, yeah. Why? Because I try to stay as positive as possible. I'm not saying you can't wake up and you're not going through things. We're living in the world here. So you're going to go through things. It's just how you handle them. And I handle mines in an amazing way because I know who fights my battles. I pray like everybody else. I cry like everybody else. The only thing is I don't sit in it and I don't ponder in my pain. I let it build me up and I push. I don't care if I got to fight. I push, I fight. I don't care if I got to drag, like whatever it is. And I'm not saying drag me, but if I have to drag something, I'm going to make sure that I come out on top. So that's how I handle what I handle. And that's what keeps me happy. That's what keep a smile on my face. So again, sometimes you might not see me smiling, but overall, yeah, I may be going through something that day. But overall, deep down inside, I am very happy within myself. There's nothing that the world can say or do to me that is gonna tear me down. If anything, it probably be the people closer to me. And that's why I even protect my space when it comes down to the people closer to me. So that way I can keep my sanity. I can keep my happiness and my glotations, and I can keep all this beautiful, amazing thing. So, and at the end of the day, I don't walk around smiling like I used to. Now, don't get me wrong, I still walk around smiling. It's just I be having so many things on my mind. I have so many business endeavors and things that I want to create and do. Again, I'm a life coach here. I'm always helping people put together their plans and just listen to how things unfold. So I would not be building myself up if I was not just always utilizing what I'm being learned from other people, and just any which way. So for me, I keep me happy. Everybody is in this world going through things, but I tell anybody you have to find your own happiness. Unfortunately, I have found my own happiness. So again, and I have heard that, hey, Empress, even when you don't smile, you look mean. Well, one thing I can say is by my New York mentality, that keeps like an edge on me. But then the Southern, that keeps like but I can't even say is that. I think it's just my ancestors and the good loving beside me, because I can't really say if it's like the New York part of me or the Southern part of me. I don't know. It's just part of me. But I can say that I'm a very, I handle my business. So if we're talking about something, yes, I'm going to smile and stuff like that. Of course, I don't have no problems with you. But when I have something that I'm thinking about, oh, smiling is not on my mind. I need to handle my business. So again, that's what makes me happy. I have a balance between the two, and I'm not so smiling and happy go lucky like I used to be, because it's a time and a place for everything. And I understand that. So that's exactly why that's exactly why I smile when need to be. But deep down inside, I'm happy within me. So let me just clarify that. Now, speaking of that, I was just jotting down some things once again. I'm going to always say that. I don't care whenever I have a page. I'm going to tell y'all what I either wrote down, was thinking. And sometimes I might be even all over the place because sometimes I get excited. Sometimes I just might do it off the top of my head with no structure, but I don't want to be super crazy. But for the most part, like I said, I'm gonna make sure I bring the structure. But like I say, sometimes I just be want to say something and just get it out there, and I wouldn't care how it come out, long as it's very nice and it come out in a nice way. I'm fine with that. But I'm a positive person. I have a lot of energy and just I don't know. I think I'm like one of the best people that the Father made. So I ain't gonna toot my own horn, but okay. So I came up with this topic: knowing who you're looking for or who finds you. So I think that's something that we need to discuss. Why? Because being a younger girl, younger lady, or a male, because I talk to both, not just females, but men and women. Being a younger youth, you want to figure out like who's for you. Oh, you falling in love, you love this person, and then later down the line is not what you thought of, or whatever the situation may be. So I just was thinking about some things that I would like to have some conversations about. And then soon, once I start going live, if possible, then that way you guys can give me a feedback. So my first one is find someone who listens to you and understand you and help your situation. The reason why I say that is because you don't want to be with somebody who's just in just to be there. And then they don't have nothing to give you and you just pulling all the weight. That's not a good feeling. A lot of people been there. You're probably in a situation right now. And if you are, it's okay. You just know what you have to do to get yourself out that situation, because at the end of the day, we are here to help each other. I don't feel like anybody should pour into anybody's cup if that person don't have another cup to pour back into there. Like no, I can't buy your cup. You're supposed to already have that thing. Like you're already supposed to have something in there. So that way we can pour into each other's when we feel like we're getting low. And I like to say, if I'm low on energy, that's when I want you to just love me, build me back up in my energy. So that way I can wake up the next day and get back to it. So I do feel that you should have someone who help you, someone who listens, because a man need to listen to a woman need to listen to a man. Like you have to build your own relationships nowadays. I don't know what all these different type of relationships are, but what I do know is you need to communicate. Communicating is the number one thing that everyone needs. Communication. I'm pretty sure if Eve would have went to Adam and just communicated, he probably would have told her, don't even go there. Like, baby, I got you. You just come and talk to me. But it wasn't no communication there, so she got stuck. And I'm just telling y'all, like, we need to listen to each other. I do feel like men, if you are a really great man, you are a listener, because every king listens. Because in order for you to make the next move, you have to listen. You have different people that you go to for advice, so you have to listen. And if you are an empress like myself or a queen, you have to listen, because the same way the males have to listen and take orders or try to figure out how to maneuver certain moves is because they have the people to help them. Like they have people who they know their word is their bond. Like if they speak, they know that they can go to them no matter what. And us women, we have to do the same. Like it's okay for us to listen. It's okay for us to speak when we need to, and that's exactly why we need to find people that we can go to help us out, because we all need help. So with our men, it's okay to be patient. I understand the world puts so much on you and it hurts. But that's why we are here. We are here to listen. We were made to help and to nurture. Like that's a beautiful thing. So I don't want nobody to feel like they have to keep anything in. Like the reason why we are so damaged is because we kept everything in. And I feel like we need to release it. Find the person who makes you comfortable, again, who listens, who understands, and who help your situation. Y'all make each other comfortable so you can open up to that person, so they can't open up to you. What is the purpose of being with somebody if you cannot open up to them? That does not make sense. We really have to think about, who do we want to be our children's parents? Like that makes a big difference. If I would have known I would be a single mom to this day, like I don't regret my son for anything. But the type of person who I had the baby by, I definitely regret that thing. But it's all right. I forgive him. But my baby don't need anything. So we have to do better. Don't pick somebody just for the moment. Pick them for a long term. And I'm not saying a couple years, like really sit down and say, listen, I understand we're gonna do what we gotta do, but no matter what happens, we really have to just give it everything. Like we can't give up, because who do we have left, y'all? They done taught us not to be in a relationship, only date thoughts and tricks and hoes, and Date guys who will sleep with your best friends, and guys who you always gonna find females on the other line. Like, that's not cool. Everybody tired. It have not got us anywhere. Where have it gotten us? Besides looking stupid and looking like just idiots. So again, find somebody who you can talk to. I love for somebody to just open up to me. Like, I think it makes a man. I'm not saying like no soft man. I'm just saying like a man who's firm, and when he's genuinely like coming to you, like you like that's my babe. Like, I love the way this man he finds a balance between his emotions and his masculinity. Like, that is amazing. And I'm not here to take your masculinity away from no male. Like, we love it. The real women, like, we love it. I think is amazing, and I don't think you guys should stop at all. I know you guys shouldn't stop at all, because that's the beautiful thing that differs you guys from us. Like, I love it that everybody is not a woman in this world, because if we had a lot of women, I wouldn't know what to do. I don't need everybody acting like me, or like nothing like that. I need our men. I love our men. Okay, I love my son. I love my dad. I love my men, my brothers. I love all y'all. I wouldn't trade y'all for the world. So don't stop doing whatever y'all doing, but I need y'all to get better, because we are dependent on y'all. We are counting on y'all. I don't care about all this. Oh, we are independent women. We don't need no man. That's bull crap. That's cat to the highest level of capitalization, however you want to put it. I don't know, but that's cat. There's no way we can be here without our men. There's no way possible. I like having children. And test tube babies ain't working for me. At first, growing up, I thought test tube babies, it was a funny saying. No, it's actually real. Like, you're having babies from a tube here, a tested tube. Like, what's going on? So please find somebody who understands you and take the time out with you. Um, Ask yourself, how do they make your spirit feel? That makes a big difference. It's not always about, oh, I got the high school love, I got butterflies in my stomach. No, realistically, as you being a grown woman, ask them, how do they make you feel? Pick them, pick their thoughts. Take time, because it makes a big difference. You don't just want to be with somebody just because, oh, it makes my flesh feel good. The flesh gonna get you in a world of trouble, and ain't nothing pretty coming out of it. Um, are they worth your time? Are they worth your time? What is your time worth? How do you determine what your time is worth? How do you care about your time? What makes your time so valuable? Who are you to say what your time is worth? The reason why I'm saying that is because you are worth more than you ever thought of. The reason why is because the world is not going to tell you what your worth is, how much you mean. They're not going to tell you about none of that, because you are the one of the best things that was part of this planet for it to be made. It was made for you. It was made for your likings. Hopefully the world was supposed to be made for our spirits, until the wrong spirits got, a little contaminated. But for the most part, like, you have to find what that means to you. You have to know what you're worth. You have to know, because everybody is not meant to be in your time space. And if they are, it's probably for a short minute, not a long. So you have to understand who's valuable enough to fit where you are supposed to be and who's not. A lot of people, you got to cancel them out. And a lot of people want to just talk to you because they know what you have to offer. It's not what they can give. And that's the scary part about it. A person can be so beautiful, but mean nothing good by you, because all they doing is taking everything you got. Why? Because you're probably a giver. You got a good heart. You feel for everybody. You want to see everybody happy. You just want to help. But you always have to have a wall up. You make sure that you always using your spirit of discernment, because And these days and times, we have to. It's going to get really, really worse. And if you don't protect yourself with the Holy Spirit, like, I pray for your soul, because we got a lot of things that's after us. And I didn't even understand everything that was, happening up until it happened. And I thought I was pretty darn good. And I wasn't. I was all right, but our right didn't cut it. And I think that's again why I've been married and, so forth, and going through a divorce and so forth. But like I said, everything happened for a reason, because I had to tighten up. And again, it was no longer about him, it was about me. So I had to tighten up. So find somebody who's worth your time. Let me see where I'm at. Okay, so know if someone can help you or if they can't. If they can't help you, don't play around. If they can't bring that to your table, if you come with your table, your tablecloth, your dishes, and they can't bring no food, not even a side dish, they don't need to be at that table. I mean, if they can't bring nothing, I mean, what are they coming for? Just to use up everything you have as a user? We don't need that. We have too many users in America nowadays, and not even just in America, all around the world, because everybody's scamming. It's no time to be getting scammed and used and played and dogged. Whatever terminology you want to use, it's no time for that. I need y'all to wake up, pay attention to what's going on, because we are fighting a lot of things. And I don't want you to be so beautiful that you can't see the demon in front of your face. And then you'll be like myself and crying, and you want somebody to talk to. Oh, and let you guys know, if you guys need anybody to talk to, like, I'm here. That's why I'm putting all this together, and I'm not rushing anything. I'm taking my time because I want to do it the right way. If you need somebody to speak to, please call me. I love consultations. Trust me. Give me a call. Everybody always wants somebody to talk to. But one thing about it, you call me, we're going to need that. We're going to have to find a solution, because I can't listen to problems without a solution. So I have 3 8-week programs, and those are going for $400. Those come with homework, what video calls. I got my number that you can call and text me. Any time of day, it doesn't matter. But the video calls, you get one of those once a week, and other little things that we end up having. But a lot of the courses are customized depending on what's your flexibility, what all can you do, and what all you need help with. So please give me a call back. So now I want to hit on use you. Okay, you have givers and takers. I'm a giver and I'm a taker, because I don't mind giving, but if you give, I'm gonna take. And I feel like you should find somebody who's a giver and a taker, and not just a giver or just a taker. Because if you are just a giver, like, you're going to get burnt out with giving, because nobody's going to give you nothing back. And you just a taker, that's just wrong. You need to just stop being selfish. Like, get it yourself and stop looking for somebody to help you always get something. So I do feel like everybody should have a trait of giving and taking, because I do feel like once you give, then you should also, take from the person, because it's supposed to be a cycle. And I do feel like everybody needs to help each other. I don't feel like it's just one hand. So if you got somebody that you feel like you're always giving, stop. There's no point. I understand everybody want to be loved, but trying to be loved is different from actually being in love. And that's what you're psyching yourself out. So, oh, well, he loves me. No, stop. Stop the cat. You already know what it is, but you're storing to yourself. That's why we're in a lot of these hurtful relationships. Look, if you want to be loved, call me. I'll tell you I love you. Just don't come looking for me, stalking me and stuff like that. This is nothing but spiritual love here. Okay, we need to set you up for you to find somebody. But that's why you get into your life coaching. Because trust me, we'll pray about it. But I don't want y'all just staying at something because you want to be loved. You've been hurt from childhood pain. You've been, abused. You've been, whatever may happen, anything that has happened. Heck, you was born and it was just been you in your whole life. Like, it just been you, going through this world by yourself. Whatever it is. Like, we got this. Pick up the phone, reach out to whoever you need to reach out to. But we got to fix a lot of these things that's going on with us, because it's not good at all. Um, find somebody that fits the role that you're looking for. If you say, I want me a man, let that man be a man. Okay. Now, by all means, men, I don't mean take advantage of your roles. I'm just saying that's where y'all sit down and y'all say, okay, well, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. But again, women, we have the tendency of, okay, well, we want a man, but when it's time for us to shut up, we don't know how. Like, just shut up, or you're gonna be back by yourself. It's a way to do things. And I had to learn myself. Why? Because I'd be all up in their face. But as I got older, I'm gonna let him say whatever it is that he need to say. When we get up in that room, okay, babe, I think we should talk. And that's when I'm going to tell him what's on my mind. Now, for a lot of guys, I know that they don't feel like talking, they don't like to speak. That's why it's for you, as you being the head of the household, you speak. You, as you being a king, you have to speak. Kings speak. They have to make decisions. They have to say what's on their mind. We need you guys to speak, because communication is our key. The reason why we're going back and forth with each other, women, our black people don't like our black men, don't like black women. Black men saying F those B's, the females saying F that nigga, or F that, I can be an independent woman. Like, it's the reason why is because we're not communicating properly. Everybody is so discombobulated. But if you look inside of ourselves, we are feeling the same hurt. So we gotta pull this thing back together. Know what you want in a relationship that you're looking for. Again, if you want a strong man, let him be strong. And if you feel like he's being too masculine, just let him know, because don't get me wrong, the Father has blessed us beautiful women with a touch of love when it come down to our mates. When we just love them, like we can say whatever. I don't care if we roll over and say, hey, babe, I need $500 tomorrow. He's gonna be like, all right. So that's one good thing we do have over our men, but we have to learn how to use the things in the right way. We don't have to argue and fight with each other just to get a point across. Like, we hurting each other, and we hurting each other bad. We're tearing each other down. We making each other look horrible. We making each other feel horrible. We are making each other act horrible. So we have to fix that right there. Let me put my pin on this so I can stop losing my little spot. You want somebody to add to your empire. I mentioned on one of my videos before, add to that empire. There's nothing wrong with that. And let me explain something to you. If you are a guy who was, just incarcerated, coming home, and, or any type of guy who feel like, life had beat them up to, they don't have to where they need to be, it's okay. Nobody in this world has got to where they want to be. What the problem is, you did not stop. You kept going, you kept pushing, and you did not give up. I don't care if you got a McDonald's job. If you pull your overtime and stuff like that, you probably making more money than people that's on these jobs that's making like 25 an hour. Why? Because what you do not understand is these jobs is not letting a lot of our people pull overtime when you making over 25, 35, $45 an hour. They watching every bit of time that you're getting cashed out. So don't think about that, because what you don't understand is the Father is going to help you in all areas, because he see that you're trying, you're doing what you have to do, and you're not letting nobody stop that. So don't let this world pull you down about what you don't have, what you have not been getting. The problem is we're building ourselves up to get it, because we are at the bottom, but we are definitely coming back up. So again, whoever's working at these lower jobs, it does not matter, because I started my business working at Popeyes, and I am okay to say that. And I was pregnant, about to go in labor and everything. And I told myself I'm not about to stop working until I have him. So again, but I pushed myself. So you have to push yourself. I don't care if the world tell you can't do it. Forget the world. Whatever they feel like they want to do, the Father ain't gonna let them do it. You just got illusion running in their brain. So you don't let nobody stop you. Don't get me started. Long as you don't get somebody who feel like they need to live off you. Oh, well, I just got out of jail, or, I was me and this girl, or not even just a guy, but I was just getting out there, and oh, me and this girl broke up and I ain't got nowhere to go. Or you got a female who, well, me and my guy had broke up, and he was doing this to me, and whatever else a female say, oh, I need money to pay this, and just keep constantly using you and using you, and they don't have nothing to give. Like, don't get with nobody who use you. I just want to put that out there. Please do not do that. If they cannot help build your empire, again, you don't need them. You don't need nobody living off you. If they don't come to you with goals and something, all right, babe, this is the plans that we need to do. This is like, don't fall for it. If somebody's not conversating with you about the next movements, I mean, there's nothing there. Literally, is nothing there. Like, nothing at all. Like, I don't even know how to say it. I can't say it. I mean, if we don't plan for something, how I don't know. But y'all let me know. I don't know. Let me know if it's me, because I know if we're not planning for nothing, then we don't have nothing there. There's nothing that you can tell me that we're doing because I don't see anything. We're not moving towards anything. So just let me know. Teamwork is powerful. The reason why I say that is because, have you not realized, if you're a single parent, whether it's a man or a woman, if you're a single parent, it is hard. I don't know who told you it's not hard. You're doing it by yourself. It's hard. When you have another person helping you, like, it's so much easier. You have another person to help you think about the things that you got going on, to help you get some of the stuff done. Like, why do we need to break up our happy household? We have not even had one in so long. We got our mamas running around here looking for our next daddies. We got our next daddies looking for our next mamas, like, or sisters, my sister's mama. Like, however it go, it's just horrible. We definitely got to get better, y'all. Like, I'm gonna be talking about as many topics that comes to my mind that me and other people discuss, because we have to get this together. And if I can be another one to spread the word to help us to get it together, then I'm definitely gonna do that. Whatever I can do to put my shoes in this soil, I'm definitely gonna do so, because this is horrible. Like, and we are too beautiful to be acting like wild freaking animals. Like, I'm trying to figure out who is okay to be getting walked like dogs, and who is okay to be wearing fishnet stuff. And now it's to the point nobody care about getting dressed. Nobody want to look decent. Nobody want to look like they worth something or worthy of something. Like, it's just horrible. I don't know. The more I think about this stuff, I just feel like the more it aggravates me. So that's another reason why we need teamwork in our households, because I'm pretty sure if our men, even if our dads was to be around more, if they see what their young daughters is coming out the house with, I'm pretty sure they'd be looking like, girl, I will box you in your face if you don't go take that off. Like, my homeboy come over here and see you with that on. Like, what you think, you grown? We don't have that no more. Like, it's just so sad. Like, I feel like a happy relationship, it definitely makes us even more successful in life, because we was not put here to be alone. I'm not saying everybody's supposed to be with people. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't feel like we were supposed to be here alone. That's why the Father made Adam and Eve. Okay. And if somebody was here before Eve, then so be it. There's so many stories to keep up with. You know what? Long as I know the basics, that's all that matters. Okay. So every problem is supposed to be a solution. Don't have all these people come to you. Oh, they need help, or they want you. You just was the person that, oh, I'm so sorry that, at the time I was supposed to be with you, I didn't understand your value and your worth. Okay, well, if you didn't understand it then, you're not going to understand it now. Don't let nobody play with your time. If you're going to come to me with some type of problem, please make sure it don't even have to be about nothing, just anything. If there's a problem, come to me with a solution. Tell anybody who come to you. Okay, so now what are we going to do from here? Okay, well, call me back in the next week when you get, a solution together, and then I can help you think about it. Or call me back in next month, because you already have it figured out. We have to learn how to cut off a lot of stuff that don't mean nothing to us. They could fix it, let them fix it. You want to make sure that you find somebody that already have a sense of what they want to do in life, some type of something. Like you don't want somebody who don't have no wing to hold on to. You know, at least have some type of thoughts on goals and stuff, what you want to do. So that way it's easier to look them up, find out what to do, research them, just figure out what's the next step because you already have an idea in place. Even if you haven't even planned it yet, idea, it starts from an idea into a plan. So start, but don't stop. And don't just think, oh, well, long as I started, oh, well, I'm okay because this is what I thought. No, if it's not on paper yet, then it's still just, and a thought can just go out your head at any minute. So all it was is just a thought. It was no action behind it. So you definitely want to just make sure that you always have somebody who's motivated to do something. Don't be with somebody who don't want to do nothing. Like I don't see how these females can sit around and just get a guy because they cute or handsome. Not I mean to say cute, but they handsome. Oh, he's handsome, and oh, when I come home, he's there. Like, girl, bye. Handsome not paying no bills. And you talking about, oh, it's cute. Um, Let me call her. She was with my man. All this, he cheating on me. Like, y'all not tired of that? Like that is still that's for high school kids. I would take that from high school and like young college students because those are the times when that's exciting. You want a thug, you want a gangster. Well, I don't know who want a thug nowadays because the way I'm looking at these thugs, honey, is scary. But like just do better. So know what it is that you want. Try to find somebody who know what they want. At least are close to it. Um, Sometimes they just need a little polish. They know what they want. But like myself, like I said, I had so many things going on, and I did need a life coach. I can't say like they help polish me up, and I'm still getting even more polished. Like I'm trying to find structure and all this stuff. But that's why I say like my worksheets and everything. I think that helped me a lot because like those help me stay on point with everything. And like I say, I talk so much, my mind be going wild, so I need everything on paper. But like I say, it just you do need to be polished because you can have a lot of things in your head that's like, oh man, that's amazing. But if you need a like that extra little spark, or like, okay, I done did all this so far. Now I just need now what is my next step? And that next step is somebody to just say, okay, well now since you have all this whole package, now you just need to swoop whoop, whoop, and talk to these people and you're done. But you did not know that whoop 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 and talk to these people and you're done. So that's when you need somebody to help you because you have got the I don't need somebody to help me, produce what I'm producing. I just need you to help me bring it about. And that's where I feel like a great woman comes in when it comes down to a good man. Why? Because he's studying himself. He's figuring out what it is that he wants to be in life. He's figuring out what type of parent he want to be. What type of woman do he want in his life? I feel like all of these things make a difference because we got enough men that's just thinking with their down below parts. And like we have a lot of kids that need dads. Like when I say just looking at these kids and how they speak highly of their dad, I don't care if one of my kids say, "Hey, Miss Cece, my dad is coming to pick us up this weekend," and just looking at the excitement on their face. And I say, "Well, when was the last time you seen them?" And they say, "Oh, well, it's been some months, you know." And it's just, man, that's one of the most beautiful things. Like I love to see their faces when they talk about their parents. Like that's just something no parent can ever like. It just makes you melt. Like when you're a good parent or when your child know or your children feel the love, like it's a big difference. And that's what I love to see. So our men, like we need y'all to do better when it come down to y'all seeds, because that is the most precious part of y'all. It's no longer about your mom and your dad, it's about your seeds. Like if you're not married, it's about your seeds. It's not about your girlfriend that you're sleeping with. It's not about it's about your kids. If you don't have a female to tell you, I need you to reach out to your kids and push you to become a better parent, you don't need to be with them. But it's all right because everybody worry about what they want at the moment. You worry about what you want at the moment until you get old enough And then when your kids start to worry about what they need at the moment and they not there for you, then you feel bad. But then you say, oh, it's the kids' fault. No, it's not the kids' fault. It's your fault because you taught them how to be that way, to only think about themselves and put them first. But let me explain something to you. My son will not be like that. Not at all. So again, everybody need a little, I'm not saying everybody, a lot of people need some polish. Okay, so let's just make that clear. Don't say, oh, they need, no, figure out what they need help with. If you can help, take it on. If you can't, I can't help. It's too much. I can't do it with it. Be honest. That could just be a good friend, and maybe y'all can become business partners together. You don't know what the world's going to throw at you because everybody is not meant for y'all to be with. Like, I had to realize that too. Like, if I be with everybody in this world, like, ew. No, you're gonna have beautiful business partners, you're gonna have beautiful associates, you're gonna have beautiful people that you just run into, you're gonna have beautiful people just talk to you, you're gonna have beautiful people do your nails, you're gonna have beautiful people do your massage, you're gonna have beautiful people just do whatever you may need in the world. It's called different services, but that does not mean that you date any and everybody who just want to throw you a bone or wink at you or tell you something sweet in your ear. No, don't worry about that. But again, if somebody that comes with a lot and they just need some polishing, by all means, because they'll take care of you. I know a lot of people say, if a person was to give me that time, I would definitely put that time back into them. So you don't know what you may do. Pray on it. You don't know who the Father has for you. I just say you use your spirit of discernment and you pray on things and don't rush. If the person loves you and they want to be with you, take it slow. Like, take it slow. Don't rush nothing. I mean, we don't know how long we're going to have here, but the Father say patience. And I have to learn that. I had to learn that. And like I say, still to this day, I'm not saying like I have everything together because I'm still young. I'm just smart and young. So I still go through a lot of things. My mouth may fly off every now and then, but I reel that bad baby back and like, Cece, that was not good, So like I say, I just feel like whatever that you feel within yourself that you need help with, it's up to you to fix it because you are the one that's going to be held accountable. I even was listening to this video about watching your words, about cussing and stuff like that. And it was just like, what do you think about everything? Like right now, as I'm speaking to you, everything is getting written down. So when it is Judgment Day, every word from the first ba came out your mouth, ma, da came out. Everything is being written down. So then all of a sudden on Judgment Day, you got a whole book like this, like the angels come and just bring the Father the book, like, and then it's like, do you, I'm just gonna say I don't swear, but do you promise that this is all the words that ever came out your mouth since the day you was born? And you're like, yeah. Like that stuck with me. I was like, what if it's really like that? So that made me actually like think about everything that come out my mouth. And still sometimes I'm like, So sometimes I will start humming just to keep my mouth closed. I'm like, I don't want the wrong things to be in that book. So like I said, you just got to do great within yourself. And once you know that you're making a difference, it's going to shine. It's going to show. Like your whole aura is going to broadcast it. You know what I'm saying? So like, just love yourself for who you are. Love every bit of yourself for who you are. And don't stop that thing for nothing. Let me see. They already should know the characteristics that they carry. As me being in my 30s, I know what I'm like. I know what I'm not like. I know what I will do. I know what I won't do. Find somebody who somewhat have a hold on who they are, not just all over the place. Please don't do that. That don't make sense. Be with somebody who could speak about their wins and their losses. Don't be with somebody who they always so uppity that they can't never speak about their downs. Like that's just not the way to go. And speaking of that, the reason why I say that is because you want the real person. If somebody can say, oh yeah, when I was up, but then they can't tell you when they down. Like that's a problem. I need to know your ups. I need to know your downs. I need to know, have you changed from them things? Your downs, what happened? Have you changed? Did you see what caused it? Not just somebody who's so gloating about, Oh, when I'm up, oh yeah. Like they never have no bad stories to tell. Everything is so positive. You can't get them to open up to you. You can't get them. Everything is just, oh yeah, I'm G1. Oh, I do this. I'm this way. I'm cool. Oh, can't nobody like you don't need nobody like that. You want somebody who's genuine, like, yeah, babe. You know, when I'm up, I'm up. You know, I did hit rock bottom before I whoop, 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 you know, but I did learn the reason why. Like, you want somebody who communicate. So, let me make sure Polly, they can speak about the wins and they lost. Make sure that they are able to open up, you know, just open up. And you don't want to find broken people, because sometimes you might find somebody, whether it's a man or a woman, they want to find somebody who may need help, you know, just so they can break you down and keep you in this, you know, I control you stage. Like, don't be with nobody like that. That is so horrible. And I think anybody who like that, like, you are the most horrible person ever. Why? Because you need to fix yourself. I feel like if you want to tear somebody else down and they already was vulnerable enough to tell you what happened to them in their life, and you use that against them, oh, you little devil, you, the father got a whole plan for you. So I don't think you want to do that too much more, because I think you need to actually help them or leave them alone. Or how about you just build them, like give them something, since you want to be in control, help them get on their feet and then just push them out. That way you don't even, you know, like, stop for what? Because what you don't understand, or I just hope and pray you find your match. Like, but then I can't even say that because you can't do tit for tat. So what am I supposed to say? Like, I don't know what to say about you. I don't even know what to say. So I just say, I pray for you, period. And it's not even a prayer. It's just those words, because I think that's horrible. Like, stop being immature. Stop being a idiot. Stop being like the worst person ever. Like, just figure out what's wrong with you. Like, just because you got hurt, that don't mean you hurt everybody else. Just because you did not grow up in life, that don't mean like you hurt other people. Like, come on, get your life together. Like, I don't like people like that. I stand up for what I believe in. I don't like people that hurt other people. That's where we have a problem. And that's where I protect people. And that's why I'm here. So again, if you guys need help in all these areas, like, contact me. I will let you guys know what I'm not capable of doing and what I am capable of doing. But when it comes down to self-esteem issues and confidence, like, that is my area by all means. Again, if you need to reach out to me, this is True Healing Success. You can give me a call at 678 712 2575. Y'all help me get that number together. And again, I just wanted to come in to talk to you guys, because every week I'm going to be putting something out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I am a life coach and a public speaker. I am just now starting to step out on here in these stages and in this life, you know, so that's going to take me all around the world. But again, I appreciate you guys for listening, liking, and everything. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Like, don't share my video and don't watch my video without liking and subscribing. Like, who don't want to see this beautiful face? The more y'all like and subscribe, the more the world gonna see me. And then the more I can just meet you guys and stuff, because I am gonna be doing some amazing things. Okay. Like, I'm going to be having like different events and stuff going. I am speaking this stuff because I told y'all, whatever I speak, it come to fruition. I'm going to be having big events. Like, I was just dreaming about it earlier. Like, I can't wait till I can just put stuff up and then everybody just like, oh yeah, I want to go. She's so positive and she just know how to just have everybody relax. Like, oh, the world is going to hate me, because let me tell you something. I'm bringing my people back together. I don't care what you look like, who you are, long as you got a spirit of love and it's from the Father above. By all means, you can follow me wherever I go, whatever events I throw, come, bring your family, whatever, because it is the time to heal, and it's a time to help, and it's a time to love each other. So that's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm all about. I don't care who don't like it. I'm not here for you. So again, Sierra Wilson, the best coach around. Give me a call and give me a holla later, you guys. And I want you guys to have a great, blessed day. Boom.